You're putting in 6 to 8 hours a week on the bike. You finish every ride drenched in sweat. But when you test your fitness, your numbers haven't moved an inch. You are likely stuck in the gray zone. This is a moderate intensity, where the effort is too fatiguing to let your body recover, but not actually intense enough to force your cardiovascular system to adapt. To break this plateau, we are going to build a personalized, polarized training schedule. This is the 80-20 intensity distribution model used by elite endurance athletes to systematically build power without burning out. Before we begin, you need 3 things. Get a blank weekly calendar, figure out exactly how many days a week you can realistically train, and grab an objective measuring tool, either a heart rate monitor or a power meter. Increasing your performance isn't a matter of simply adding more suffering to your week. It requires extreme discipline in how you distribute your effort. Step 1 is identifying the exact moderate intensity zone you need to actively avoid. Cyclists often call this tempo or sweet spot. This chart maps blood lactate across 3 domains. The yellow middle section, the Z2 heavy domain, is the moderate gray zone. The dotted line separating green and yellow is LT1. Below this threshold, recovery takes 10 minutes. Cross it, and recovery takes 30. The math here is punishing. Riding in that moderate zone carries almost the exact same heavy autonomic recovery cost as an all-out high-intensity sprint, but it yields only a fraction of the performance benefits. The middle zone is a biological trap. You are paying a premium high-intensity recovery price for a low. If you have a 5-day training week, your distribution is exactly 4 strictly easy days and 1 hard day. For a 6-day schedule, scale up to 4 or 5 easy days, capping your high-intensity allocation at a strict maximum of 2 hard days. Amateurs often fail here because they track minutes rather than sessions. A hard 1-hour workout might only include 15 minutes of actual intensity. Counting only minutes makes it look like a low-stress day, tempting you to add more work. Counting whole sessions ensures high-fatigue efforts get the recovery time they require. Now, grab your blank calendar. We anchor your schedule by locking in the 20% high-intensity sessions first. Space them apart, placing them on a Tuesday and a Friday to ensure maximum freshness before each effort. These hard Zone 3 sessions drive central adaptations, elevating stroke volume, maximizing cardiac output, and pushing your VO2 max. Next, fill the rest of your week with your 80% low-intensity Zone 1 sessions. The goal of these easy days is driving peripheral adaptations in the muscle tissue itself. You are building capillary density and increasing mitochondrial biogenesis without triggering systemic fatigue. Prevent rides from creeping into the gray zone by applying the talk test. If you cannot speak and complete sentences, you're going too hard. Use your technology to enforce this discipline. Set a heart rate alarm that beeps if you cross out of Zone 1, or lock in low wattages using ERG mode. Watch out for the psychological trap of fast group rides. They inevitably escalate into ego-driven races. You simply have to swallow your pride and let people pass you. The entire polarized structure collapses if a lack of ego control forces your recovery days back into that fatiguing gray zone. Look at your finalized weekly calendar. You now possess a professional-grade structure that actively builds your aerobic engine while perfectly managing your accumulated fatigue. This highlights the golden rule of polarized training. You must make your easy days genuinely easy so that your hard days can be truly, effectively hard. Plan your next session right now. Load a flat indoor route or find a quiet stretch of road and practice the talk test for a full hour. Having the restraint to ride slowly on most days is the ultimate secret to having maximum power available when it actually counts.